Welcome back, Rextorians. Today we're going to be diving as deep as possible into Rec Room's second creator contest. Rec Room players were surprised on the 24th of April 2018 when a second creator contest was announced. The contest was very different from the past iteration. Although the contest rules page has since been lost, we can still piece together some of the rules and how the contest worked. To participate in this contest, you didn't have to do anything. Unlike the first contest, in which you had to put contest into your room's description and then send 3 photos of it to the Rec Room Reddit. This is a detail that I skipped over last video. This time, however, all public rooms are participating in the contest automatically, with the only exception being the winners of the previous contest. Unlike the first contest, players were encouraged to work together this time. The room owners still had the final say as to how the rewards were divvied up, but now contributors could earn the same prizes as the room owner. Judging of the rooms looked entirely different. Instead of manually looking through each room, the rooms were judged by an algorithm based on player engagement. Although the guidelines of this engagement have never fully been revealed, we know that the best case scenario is a high traffic of player visits with a long time spent in the room per user. For current popular maps, the engagement counted would only start when the contest started. This way, newer rooms can compete against already established high-traffic rooms. Idle players were discounted from a room's engagement metric as an outlier. If many of these were found as a concentrated effort to try to game the system, the room could be disqualified from the contest. Since the judging was based on numbers and not subjective judges, I could find no controversy or wave of negativity after the contest had ended. Although questions would arise in later contests behind the integrity of the engagement algorithm, this contest had the mentality of, oh well, I didn't make it, instead of the normal accusations of rigged or faulty judging. During this contest, we start to see the beginning of room rewards. Back then, it was called Creator Token Rewards, and worked slightly differently. A high engaged room would qualify to reward the creators. However, the token reward would be split between the owner and co-owners evenly. A minimum number of tokens was required to be reached before being sent out. If split too many ways, or the room wasn't successful enough, the creators may have found themselves under that bare minimum and thus wouldn't receive any token reward. Another notable event that happened during this contest was the alpha weekend of Rec Royale. And yes, solos is better than squads. Found the origins of Research Lab. Winning rooms were compiled into a spreadsheet, but unfortunately we can't see it. There are 2 snippets that I've found, but nothing very telling. Thankfully, the Featured Rooms archive on the Phantom Wiki has a list of the winning rooms. However, I've seen some players that have earned the contest prizes that do not have rooms listed under the archive. It is possible that it is similar to upcoming photo and art contests, that any duplicate winner could give their extra prizes to others. Or perhaps those players were simply not co-owners of the rooms, yet they were still considered contributors by one of the winners. Or they were later removed from their co-owner status. What we do know is that the number of prizes for each tier was not set in stone. When they announced the end of the contest, they also stated that the reason some of the categories have more winners than the contest outlined is because there were ties or very close calls that we included in those categories. This just means more people were rewarded for their hard work. This contest is very unique in how it determines the rewards. Instead of calling it first place, second place, and third place, the rewards were broken into tiers. The numbered placings were still present, but rewards were given out by tier. Gold tier was first place. However, silver tier consisted of 2nd through 8th place, and bronze tier includes 8th through what the wiki shows as 36th place. The snippet I've found on this page shows upwards of 39th place being in bronze. Now it is possible that some of the rows are missing due to disqualified rooms, but at this time, I'm unsure. Bronze tier would receive the Happy Trees shirt. Believe it or not, this is not an art contest shirt. The other Happy Trees shirt is, but this one is not. Silver tier would receive the wood and gold maker pen, and the previous prize. Note that on the announcement, it does say contest exclusive. This hints at the point in my first creator contest video that the fashion maker pen was planned to return at some point. Even though unlikely nowadays, it is still a possibility. This maker pen did release with a winner plaque on it, unlike a few after it that would receive theirs later. Gold tier would receive a customized avatar item. We'll dive deeper into what those were after we discuss the winning rooms. Starting in bronze tier, the winning rooms in alphabetical order, not placing, are 90s Music Room by Satcon Cook, Speaker, and Naomi. Barbie Mansion by Enigma RR, Budgie Smuggler, Rockface Mario, and Walking Diabetes. Big Boy Epic's Prop World 2 by Big Boy Epic. Blacksmith Shop by Ligzer. Bugs Royale, now known as Bugs Royale Reboot Beta, by Marisa. Chill and Netflix Original, made by Mara Jade and Warzone 53. Cliff PvP by account.name.com and Briefing Master 1. Cliffside by Harrison. Date Night Sim by an unknown person. Doomsday by Mr. Legolas. Egyptian Party by Durzo and Marisa. Everlarp by Mike Motorbike and Sweet Caroline. EverQuest PvP by Heisenbud. Facility 007 by Pepto Dismal. Hide and Murder by Glennie Greybeard. Jack's Lounge by BucketBot B2. Millennium Falcon SW by Glennie Greybeard. Pirate Ship War by Dr. Doom and Jord. Pokey Park by Nick. Rainbow Six Wreck by Big Boy Epic. Wreck Airlines by Pepto Dismal. Rec Room Music Studio by Infinity Gamer 10. Road Trip by Trunks and Shoxic. Rome Coliseum by Marisa and Clarity. Speed Dating Sim by Malcolm and Beautiful. South Parkland by B-Works. Taco Bayou by A Few Good Tacos and Shauna Gator. The Iron Maiden PvP by Ramsblaze and DazZem123. Silver tier, again, not in place but in alphabetical order, are as follows. Camp Lone Pine by Utini. City PvP by Jimis. Dunder Mifflin by Sublime. Farmland PvP by JSoul2004 and Simon123. Mars PvP by Glennie Greybeard and Zomley. Neon's Club by Battle Nevitz and Rick. Rec Restaurant by Sublime. These rooms, as well as the first place room, can be found in the Still Public Room Contest 2 Winners by Mama Monkey. Lastly, gold tier was taken by the first place room Sword Art Online Beta. This room was created by 4 players who have a Creative Spotlight video made about them. Ligzer, Cool D, Lots of Geckos, and Sword Duck. Sword Duck has since changed names and is now known as Plonker. You may remember Cool D from my Contest 1 video. He is the only player to have won both the first and second creator contests, meaning he is the only one that can make this photo a reality while also owning each item. These four decided to make their custom items a set, being the Fashion Mobster suit, cuffs, and hat. However, they also received a fourth item, the Gold Cat Ears. I find it most possible that they convinced the creative team to allow them to have 4 items since there were 4 of them. Because 3 of these items were a set, I believe they were granted that request. I hope this video does the second creator contest some justice. This contest has the least amount of info out there and even less to go find, but it is the foundation of how contests were to be run in the future. The first contest wanted players to use the new creation tools provided. This contest started testing the room metrics and ironing out the engagement algorithm. In this video, you've seen me visiting some of these contest rooms, and I would highly encourage you to check them out. Maybe bring some friends along. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have a great day. I'll see you later in the library, Rextorians.